Hi guys, John here again. I would like to talk today about the damage that's been done to me over my lifetime from narcissists. Now, we'll first start out with my mother. She was a narcissist, and my dad was an enabler. He let her abuse me. She would put me down. I'm not smart at all. I'll never make anything of myself. A lot of you people can understand having a mother like this and what it's done to you. And of course, I was told that all women are bad. They're all wicked women. And of course, you look for a partner that resembles the, if you're a man, you're looking for a woman who resembles your mother. And if you're a woman, you look for a man that is similar to your father. And this is just a natural thing that's been programmed into your thinking when you were young. So when I was through the mess with my mother, I had an awful time with people. She told me everybody was bad. So of course, if there was somebody I did meet that was pretty well a good person, well, that was the wrong person. I had to find bad people. And of course I did. And through the years, I had hung around with a lot of friends who were bad people, in trouble all the time. And of course that got me into trouble. And with relationships with women. Now, they never lasted long at all because I picked the worst ones. Because this is what I was programmed to think, that unless a woman is bad, she's not really a woman. This is the way you're programmed when you have a narcissist parent telling you these things. Well, I had lived with different women, and most of them are very short term. And I got married the first time when I was about 31. And it was this woman was pushed on me by her parents. It's not that I didn't really want to marry her, but being a codependent, one of the hardest things to say is the word no. And I had a hard time saying no. So when her parents asked me if I wanted to marry her daughter, of course I couldn't say the word no. I said yes, just to satisfy them, make them happy. Not me, to make them happy. And the thing is, the woman I married, she already had a 2-year-old daughter, which wasn't mine. And who knows whose it was. And I jumped into this to satisfy somebody else. Now this is codependency at a very extreme level, I would say. And of course, shortly after, she found another boyfriend, and she thought she could have this boyfriend and have me as a husband too. And it just didn't work, obviously. And so I went quite a long time without a relationship. And then again, when I was around 50 years old, I ran into this woman that I had known when I was younger. And I thought, well, because I'd known her when I was in my teens, and we were kind of like girlfriend, boyfriend back then, and I was thinking, when I'm 50 years old, well, everything's going to be like it was then. But no, this is just stupid thinking. I did marry her, and it turned out she was a real wicked narcissist. I had a business running, and I had lost my business. I'd lost my house. I ended up going very severe traumatic stress, and I was so bad it lasted like 5 years or more. I couldn't even function. I couldn't put a sentence together. I ended up on the street. I lived in my car for a month, and I lived in a shelter for another month. I was just totally messed up. So anyways, I did get straightened out eventually. I didn't think I'd get through this mess that I was in mentally. And the trauma, the post-traumatic stress disorder, was horrendous. But I did get through it, thank God. And so when I was feeling much better, and this was like, about 13, 14 years later, I ran into another woman. She looked such a nice woman she seemed to be. And I thought, well, this is the one. She just love-bombed me. And I still didn't know what narcissism was then. But she would love-bomb me something wicked. And I thought, wow, I waited all my life for this. And I have the best woman. I waited all this time. And I have the best woman I could possibly ever find as a wife. So, of course, we got married. And the first 2 or 3 weeks, the love bombing, wow. And you let your defenses down, of course. And you just leave yourself open because you're not suspecting anything. So I just fell head over heels in love with this woman. And that's when she turned to the person that she is. The narcissist Jezebel spirit just whammed on me. And I was just shocked. I could not understand this because I had not really paid attention to it before. And I thought, wow, what is going on now? This woman just turned into a devil. And because I did understand basic psychology, I could see that she was acting like a little kid. And I could see that she was in her child ego state where she was before acting in an adult ego state. But the sudden switch from adult to child, it just stood out so strong to me. I just pointed it out to her, you're acting like a little kid. And this is what threw her off so badly, because I was exposing her and not even knowing that I was exposing a narcissist. But she moved into my place in October. This is a couple of years back, and she left in February. But through these months, she had left 5 different times. One time was a whole month she was gone, and I had no idea where she was or why she left. I was just totally baffled with this. And she left before a couple of weeks, 3 weeks. And finally, the last time she left, February the 14th, Valentine's Day. Now, I didn't know this then, but narcissists like to leave on a special date. Valentine's Day is a very nice day to leave because they want you to remember that date. Every February the 14th, you'll remember what happened to you. And this is why they leave on special dates. And they plan to leave on them special dates. And so this is a couple of years back now. And I studied narcissism, my own codependency. I worked on myself. And I had known this man for over 30 years, and I had seen him over the years, and then I wouldn't see him for periods of time, and it just happened, the place that I moved into, where I live now, he happened to live here, and I know he was a wicked person. He was a liar, a thief, but he did the love bombing stuff, like he pretended to be such a nice person. He'd do things for you, and he seemed so nice. But he just turned on me. He did damage to me so many times. it just came to my realization that this guy is a narcissist too. And I just had to go cold, turkey without having any association with this person at all. And so I could see where a narcissist could be such a good covert narcissist that they can hide their real person so well that they could go on for years and you could not even check it out and you could not see it. Like he blew up on me a few times and then he settled right down, and I did not realize that it was a narcissist. So there are very, very bad covert narcissists that are very hard to see because they cover up their trail so well. They put on such a knack for you. And anyways, this is pretty well the life experiences I've gone through. Negative. I've had a lot of bad things happen to me. And after a couple of years now, being alone, doing these videos, everything has come back. I've reviewed everything to myself and to you guys. And I feel I'm pretty stable now. And it's just a matter of going ahead now. And today was a good day, and tomorrow will be an even better day. So I thank you guys for listening. I thank you for subscribing, like and share, and I'll speak to you on my next video. Thanks guys. Bye for now.